Welcome to The Magic of Seed Starting, Grow Your Garden from Scratch. Today, we unlock the secrets to transforming a tiny seed into a vibrant, thriving garden. Imagine embarking on a journey where each seed holds the blueprint of life, promising lush foliage, colorful blooms, and the satisfaction of cultivation from scratch. This isn't just gardening, this is an adventure that begins with the most unassuming of heroes, the seed. Seed starting is more than just planting. It's a form of magic that anyone can perform. It's about turning a small grain into a sprawling garden, witnessing firsthand the miracle of growth from a dormant speck to sprouting life. Throughout this exploration, you'll learn not only the hows, but also the whys of seed germination, equipping you with knowledge and skills to nurture your own green haven. By the end of this journey, you'll see your garden not just as a space, but as a canvas, where nature and nurture dance in harmony. Prepare to turn what seems like a tiny speck into a flourishing masterpiece of greenery. Begin with the basics. A seed, a tiny capsule of life, waiting to burst forth. In every seed lies a dormant universe poised to unfold under the right conditions. Think of a seed as nature's masterstroke of packaging. Inside it cradles a nascent plant, what we call an embryo, along with a food supply, all wrapped in a protective coat. This coat shields the embryo from environmental threats and potential predators, ensuring the survival of the species. Now let's delve into the magic that awakens this sleeping giant: germination. This process begins with imbibition, where the seed absorbs water, swelling and breaking through its coat. Enzymes activate, directing the conversion of stored food into energy for the emerging plant. A root, or radicle, pushes down into the soil, anchoring the plant while a shoot heads upwards towards the light. Choosing the right seeds is crucial. For lush flower gardens, opt for fast germinating seeds like marigolds or sunflowers. If it's a vegetable patch you're after, tomatoes and peppers offer satisfying growth and yield. Each type of seed has its own blueprint for care, tailored to its unique needs for sunlight, water, and soil type. Understanding these fundamentals can transform a gardening experience from mundane to magical. With the right conditions, these small wonders start their miraculous journey of growth. Every artist needs their tools, and in seed starting, so do you. First, you'll need seed trays. These are the nurseries where your seeds will take their first breath of life. Opt for ones with good drainage to keep your seedlings happy and healthy. Next, a quality soil mix is crucial. This isn't just dirt, it's a blend of nutrients that will feed your seeds and fuel their growth. Don't forget the labels. They are your best friends in keeping track of what you plant and where. With seeds so tiny, it's easy to get mixed up without them. A watering can with a gentle sprinkle head is also essential. Young seedlings are delicate, and a soft shower will ensure they aren't overwhelmed by a torrent of water. Lastly, a little patience and a dash of enthusiasm go a long way. These aren't just physical tools, but mental ones too. Equipped with the right tools, you're set to create your garden canvas. Now dive into the earthy world of sowing your seeds with precision. The magic begins here, in the simple act of placing a seed into soil. A moment where potential meets possibility. Let's explore how to do this, with the care and accuracy it deserves. First, consider the type of soil. A light, well-draining mix is ideal for most seeds. It allows roots to breathe and grow freely while maintaining enough moisture to nourish the sprouting seed. If you're starting indoors, a sterile seed starting mix can prevent diseases that young plants are particularly vulnerable to. Next, let's talk about depth. A general rule of thumb is to sow seeds at a depth twice their diameter. This isn't just a whimsical tradition, it's about providing the right environment for germination. Too shallow, and the seed may not have enough coverage to maintain the moisture it needs. Too deep, and the little sprout might run out of energy before it reaches the light. Spacing is another crucial aspect. Overcrowded seeds can lead to competition for light, nutrients, and space, which weakens your plants. Give them room to flourish. For small seeds, a spacing of about 1 to 2 inches apart is sufficient. Larger seeds will need more room, typically 2 to 3 inches. Now, gently cover the seeds with soil and press down lightly. This contact is vital, as it helps the seeds absorb the moisture they need to kickstart the germination process. Watering is the next step, and it should be done with a gentle hand. Use a spray bottle or a watering can with a fine rose to moisten the soil without disturbing the seeds. The goal is to keep the soil damp but not waterlogged, creating a cozy blanket of moisture that envelops the seeds in a humid hug. Lastly, patience is key. Keep the soil consistently moist and watch for the first signs of life. Keep the environment stable, and avoid drastic temperature changes or disturbances. With your seeds neatly tucked into their beds, the wait for sprouting begins. This is where the magic slowly unfolds, under the tender watch of a gardener's hopeful eye. As sprouts emerge, the nurturing phase kicks into high gear. At this delicate stage, your seedlings are like infants, requiring attentive care and a balanced environment to grow strong and healthy. Let's explore how to provide that tender touch. Firstly, light is crucial. Seedlings thrive with plenty of bright, indirect sunlight. If natural light is scarce, consider using grow lights placed a few inches above the plants. This ensures they receive enough light without getting scorched, and prevents them from becoming leggy as they stretch towards a distant light source. Watering is next on our care list. The key here is consistency. Seedlings need moist soil, but it's vital to avoid waterlogging, which can invite fungal diseases like damping off. A gentle spray or a watering can with a fine rose will deliver water without disturbing the fragile roots. Always allow the top layer of the soil to dry out slightly before the next watering to encourage strong root growth. Nutrients are the third pillar of seedling care. Initially, your seedlings will thrive on the nutrients present in their seed starting mix. However, as they grow, they'll need a little more to continue developing. A half-strength balanced liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks should suffice. This will support their growth without overwhelming them with excess nutrients, which can be just as detrimental as too few. Finally, keep a vigilant eye for any signs of disease or distress. Early intervention can save your plants and prevent issues from spreading. Tender care now ensures robust plants later. Watch as your young plants make their big move from seed tray to garden bed. Transplanting is a pivotal moment in the life of your garden, a transition that requires both care and timing to ensure success. The best time to transplant is on a cloudy day or in the late afternoon. This reduces the stress on the plants by avoiding the intense midday sun. Begin by preparing your garden bed. Loosen the soil, enrich it with compost, and ensure it is moist. A welcoming bed is key to easing your seedlings into their new home. Before the big move, your seedlings need to acclimate to the outside world, a process known as hardening off. About a week before transplanting, start by placing your seedlings outdoors in a shaded, sheltered area for a few hours each day, gradually increasing their exposure to sun and wind. This step is crucial as it reduces the risk of shock, allowing your plants to adjust to their new environment gently. When it's time to transplant, handle your seedlings with care. Gently remove them from their trays, keeping the root ball intact. Dig a hole in your prepared bed, ideally twice the size of the root ball. Place the seedling in the hole and fill it with soil, pressing down lightly to eliminate air pockets. Water thoroughly after planting to help settle the soil around the roots. Your garden now welcomes its new residents, poised for growth. The cycle nears completion as you reap the fruits of your labor. Imagine the crisp snap of a fresh cucumber or the sweet scent of blooming flowers, all nurtured from tiny seeds by your own hands. This moment of harvest isn't just a chore, it's a celebration of patience, care, and growth. As you stroll through your garden, each plant offers its bounty in a vibrant display of colors and textures. Plucking ripe tomatoes that gleam like rubies in the sunlight, you feel a connection to the earth, a sense of pride that these culinary jewels are the product of your dedication. Harvesting isn't merely about the physical act of gathering what you've grown, it's about savoring the cycle of life, from seed to supper. The joyous laughter of friends and family enjoying a meal crafted from your garden's produce enriches this experience, weaving memories into every bite. Each harvest is a testament to the magic that began with a simple seed. Reflect on the journey from a seed to a full garden, a path of patience, care, and wonder. Through each phase, from the dormant seeds awakening to the ultimate joy of harvest, this journey has been nothing short of magical. We started with the basics, understanding the seed as nature's tiny miracle, packed with life ready to sprout under the right conditions. We equipped ourselves with the essential tools and learned the delicate art of sowing with precision. Each seed placed in the soil was a promise of future greenery and growth. As our seedlings emerged, we nurtured them with tender care, ensuring they thrived free from the common threats of early plant life. The act of transplanting marked a new chapter as our plants moved from the controlled environment of trays to the vast open garden beds. Here they spread their roots and flourished, leading us to the rewarding phase of harvest, where the fruits of our labor were finally tangible. Carry forward the magic of seed starting and watch as your garden continues to unfold its wonders.